Hi, Mark Romero here. Welcome to another episode of the Harmonize Your Life podcast, where every week we get to share mindsets, energy, a little music to help you restore harmony to your body, mind, and spirit so that you can unlock your potential, create more vibrant health, relationships, open to more prosperity, and most importantly, become a catalyst for powerful transformation and change on the planet. Today, I wanted to start really with 3 steps to really opening up yourself, tapping into your greatness, and really creating a more successful, vibrant, and fulfilling life. I mean, who doesn't want that? And I figure it's year end. We're coming up on the new year. I mean, it's a great time to start looking ahead to see what it is that we want to step into and what we're committed to really orchestrating and manifesting in this next year's experience. So the first step is all about tuning your energy. Now, to really kind of explain this, I'm going to share a story with you. I love stories. So way back when, this is going back quite a few years now, I was playing at a wellness studio for one of my wife's friends. And after I'm done playing, this woman that runs the studio comes up to me. She goes, "Oh my God, I hear these tones in your music." And I'm looking at her. I was still uptight back then. I'm like, well, I even might still be today, but that's besides the point. But I remember kind of going, "Oh my gosh, this woman, she's going to get weird." And then she got right up in my face and she literally goes, "And nobody can hear the tones but me." And I'm like, okay, I knew it, right? I go, and this is what I told her. I said, I heard some tones too back in the 80s, listening to Pink Floyd, watching the Lava Lamp. We heard some tones back in the day. And so she goes, "No, I'm serious. Give me a CD. I know these scientists I want to connect you with." And so I'm giving her the CD. Maybe she'll go away. Maybe she won't bother me anymore. And kind of went on my merry little way. Didn't really think anything more about it. Well, shortly thereafter, I get a call from a gentleman by the name of Dr. Ronald Jones, who is a former top consultant to NASA, who's involved in this study. And in the study, they were looking at all the stuff in our environment, how it's impacting our energy, how it's putting us into a state of disharmony, and really causing a lot of the challenges and the breakdowns and the things that we experience in our life that kind of really set us back from time to time. So I get invited to this lecture, and at this lecture, they're talking about the 80,000 man-made chemicals in our air, food, and water, how they've permeated every facet of our lives, and we're having this impact upon our energetic field, putting us into a state of disharmony. And just in case that's not enough, they were also talking about all our wonderful technology that we've surrounded ourselves with today, all these countless waves. And I mean, this is going back in a time where Wi-Fi wasn't even as prevalent as it is today. And now we put smart meters on our homes. We've got 4G, coming soon, 5G. I mean, all these electronic waves. And what Dr. Jones used to tell me, he said, we have literally submerged ourselves into these environments filled with static and noise. And for humanity to evolve and open up to the next level of consciousness and to ascend into these higher frequency ranges, we must find a way to rise above these negative influences and tap into who we really are and open up to these new possibilities for ourselves. So I come to this lecture. I'd never heard about quantum physics. I'd never thought about looking at myself as anything beyond what I experienced through my senses, what I could see in the mirror. And I was absolutely blown away. So they're talking about all these energy disruptors. They're talking about how we're these beautiful, masterful expressions of universal energy come here to have this human experience, and how all this stuff in our environment has put our energy out of tune. And like the guitar, if your strings aren't in tune, you're never going to make beautiful music. You're never going to reach your full potential. So halfway through this lecture, they have me come up with my guitar. I start playing. I see people's physical energy shift instantly in front of my eyes. Instant increased strength, flexibility, endurance, coordination, balance. Through all these different types of muscle testing, range of motion, strength testing that they were doing on stage, I was kind of strumming, kind of going, okay, I don't know what this really means. Quite honestly, it's kind of freaking me out. And I kind of went on my little merry way. And a few weeks later, Dr. Jones called me up. He said, "Mark, we're so excited. We've discovered that your music has frequencies that have the ability to lift people above the frequency range of all these energy disruptors in the environment." I said, "Doc, I don't know what does that mean?" He said, "Well, all these disruptors are causing stress, anxiety, all these dramatic increases in ADD and ADHD and all these different mental disorders that we're seeing. All this is being caused by these disruptors in our environment and our energetic field being out of tune. When we tune it, when we tune our energy, we're going to experience a huge reduction in stress and anxiety. We're going to increase our strength, flexibility, endurance, coordination, and balance. We're going to put the brain into a state for optimal performance, a state that they had identified with athletes in the peak performance zone. And he said, and we're going to open up to higher levels of consciousness and awareness. He said, your music has those frequencies in it. We want to buy 1,000 CDs from you and start selling them. Now, like I said, I didn't know anything about this quantum physics stuff, but I could relate to the 1,000 CD things. And I'm like kind of going, oh my gosh, okay, well, let's see what we can step into. Now, I'd love to say that I just effortlessly and easily stepped into this whole experience. And quite honestly, I didn't. I kind of fought it. I kind of resisted it. But I knew that it was important to bring this music out in the world to help people to tune their energy and to open up to a whole new possibility for themselves of health, vibrancy, abundance, deepen their relationships. Your energy out of tune is the cause of every challenge that you're experiencing in your life. So the first step to truly rise above that and open up to this new possibility is to tune your energy, to eliminate the negative effects of all these disruptors in the environment. So obviously you can play music in the environment. That's certainly been the key foundational piece of me stepping into my work. Secondly is I found a way to program the energy into jewelry. I have a high vibration pendant, so when you're unable to play the music, you can just wear it. Keep your energy in tune 24/7. And then the third level is I actually harmonize people's homes and send energy to their homes to create a harmonious environment where we live, where we spend so much of our time, where we sleep. So essential to truly have a harmonious environment. So tune your energy. In the next broadcast, I'll be sharing how you can harmonize your energy. That's the second step. And that's where we start diving into how you can use this energy to start removing the old programming, the limiting thoughts, the limiting beliefs that we've stored in our energetic field, in our body, in our subconscious mind, how you can easily and effortlessly start rising above the most potent energy disruptor of them all, our limiting beliefs. So stay tuned for the next session. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. If you have any questions, you can email us at support@markromeromusic.com, or you can comment below if there's a space available, and I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, have a happy and very harmonious day.